Hello again, and thank you for joining in today's PECB University live student information session. Hope everyone can hear us well, and I'd like to begin by sharing a short story that highlights the critical importance of effective cybersecurity management. A few years ago, one of the largest credit reporting agencies in the United States suffered a massive data breach that exposed the personal information of over 100 million people. The breach was caused by a failure to apply a patch to a known vulnerability in one of the company web applications, leaving the door open to the hackers to exploit the vulnerability and gain access to sensitive data. The breach not only had serious financial and reputational consequences for the company, but it also had a significant impact of the affected individuals whose personal information was compromised. This incident emphasizes the critical need for effective cybersecurity management. Today, we are going to discuss just a few components of cybersecurity management, role of cybersecurity management, and how to lead cybersecurity teams and implement effective cybersecurity policies and practices. If anyone has any queries during the presentation, feel free to submit them through the question box in your control panel, and we'll address actually them at the end, or send a response through email if we don't have time at the end. My name is Mustafe Bislimi, Business and Sales Director, working for PECB University, licensed from Higher Education's Commission in United States. And we are honored to have our esteemed guest with us today, Mr. Jacob McLean from company Kaizen Training and Management Consultants Limited, who is our academic partner from Jamaica, who will be offering his expertise in training, particularly with specialization and electives. In previous sessions, we have covered several topics like how the semester scheduling works, distance learning course formats, criteria for the application of one of the executive MBAs, student verification and admission process, and partnership with institutional partnership with Harvard Business Publishing Education, and so on. And today we will again go quickly through our Executive MBA programs that we offer, which is Executive MBA in Cybersecurity, Executive MBA in Business Continuity Management, and finally our Executive MBA in Governance, Risk, and Compliance. All of our Executive MBA programs are designed and delivered by university professors and experts in these fields, ensuring that students will receive the most up-to-date and relevant education. Now we go to the next slides, which provides more information of how our blocks are visually processed. So we have the entire MBA, the three MBAs actually are divided in 4 blocks. Block 1 and Block 4 is online provided by university professors, while Block 2 and 3 is provided by our academic partners. In this case, Mr. Jacob McLean with an office in Jamaica, and he will have his time and later on explain a little bit more about his activities and the partnership that he has with university. In today's world, it's essential for organizations to highlight the importance of cybersecurity management. As cybersecurity threats continuously evolve, businesses are realizing the significance of establishing a strong cybersecurity management strategy to safeguard their assets and reputation. When it comes to cybersecurity management, it involves several tasks, such as identifying and handling cyber risk, implementing effectively cybersecurity policies and procedures, and ensuring that all individuals involved understand their role and responsibilities that they have. It requires a combination of technical expertise, leadership, and strategic thinking. By pursuing an MBA in cybersecurity, professionals can enhance their ability to think strategically. They will gain the skills to analyze the business landscape, identify emerging cybersecurity risks and opportunities, and develop proactive measures to effectively manage these risks. This ensures that cybersecurity becomes an integral part of the organizational overall strategic planning. Imagine this hypothetical scenario. A large financial institution falls victim of a cyber attack. Now, let's picture this from the other side. Without a solid strategy for managing cybersecurity, the organization would be thrown into chaos, like struggling to pinpoint the source of the breach and repair the resulting damage. This unfortunate situation could potentially result in the loss of customer trust, damage to the organizational reputation in general, and of course, it will cause financial interruption. However, let's consider an alternative scenario. If the organization had a well-prepared cybersecurity management team in place, things would have gone differently. They would swiftly identify the source of the breach, address the damage, and put the measures in place to prevent similar attacks in the future. These professionals would collaborate closely with other stakeholders within the organization to secure that all the aspects of the business are shielded from cyber threats. In summary, an MBA in cybersecurity management holds immense importance in today's world. This degree equips professionals with the necessary technical, managerial, and strategic skills to effectively lead cybersecurity in organization. It enables them to implement strong cybersecurity policies and practices and ensure that cybersecurity is integrated into the organizational overall strategic planning. Let's discuss the role of cybersecurity executives in this case as a topic number 2. Executives in these roles are responsible for various keys and responsibilities. Firstly, they have to play a vital role in developing and implementing effective cybersecurity policies and procedures. These guidelines provide employees with clear instructions on how to use technology securely and safely. Secondly, cybersecurity executives are responsible for managing cybersecurity risk. They must assess cybersecurity risk profile, identify potential risk, and develop a risk management plan to mitigate these potential risks that could harm the company. This plan could include implementing technical controls such as firewalls or intrusion detection systems and developing incident response plan to address cybersecurity incidents. Thirdly, cybersecurity executives are also responsible for ensuring that employees are aware of cybersecurity risk and are trained. I'm emphasizing again, they are trained to follow cybersecurity policies and procedures. How is this done? By providing regular cybersecurity training and awareness programs to the employees, educating them on the latest cybersecurity threats and best practices, and ensuring that they understand their roles and responsibilities whenever they are required. Fourthly, cybersecurity executives are responsible for managing the cybersecurity team. This includes from recruiting, training, and managing these professionals to ensure that they have the skills and knowledge necessary to protect the organization data and assets. Beside training and everything else, they are also responsible to ensure that the team has all the resources necessary to perform their job effectively. Now, let's take another supposed real case situation. Imagine that you are a cybersecurity executive of large retail chain company that operate both online and in-store. And your job is to ensure that the company customers and financial data is protected from cyber attacks. You know that cyber criminals are constantly looking for ways to exploit vulnerabilities in your company's system, and that the cost of a breach could be shocking. In light of the role of cybersecurity executive, you adopt a range of strategies to safeguard the company data. You start, as we said earlier, you start by developing and implementing cybersecurity policies and procedures, which provide guidelines for employees to follow them when using technology or any threat. You will make sure that employees are trained to identify and report potential cybersecurity threats, and that they know how to respond to incidents in accordance to the company incidents response plan that you as a cybersecurity expert has created. Another aspect, and it's important, of your role is managing cybersecurity risks. This involves regularly evaluating the company risk profile, identifying potential risk, and creating comprehensive risk management plan. At the end, to ensure that all employees are aware of a cybersecurity risk, and they are also trained to follow cybersecurity policies and procedures, you provide regular training and awareness programs to them, as we said earlier. You educate employees on the latest cybersecurity threats and best practices, and you ensure that they understand their roles and their responsibilities. Finally, you oversee the cybersecurity team by providing training and effective management to ensure they possess the necessary skills and knowledge to protect the company data and assets. Moreover, you ensure that the team has access to the latest cybersecurity tools. And this, of course, is costly because it involves also tools and technologies. And you have to also provide resources to excel in their roles. But by taking these measures, you can help protect your company's data and assets from cyber attacks. And at the same time, ensure that your customers can trust your company with your personal and financial information. So what we just talked about leading or managing cybersecurity teams and implementing cybersecurity policies and practices. These teams typically are consisted of cybersecurity experts, information security analysts, IT engineers, IT administrators, and other professionals who are responsible for protecting the organization data and assets. As a cybersecurity executive, it will be your job to recruit, train, and manage these teams to ensure that they have all the skills and knowledge required from the company. It is also important for the cybersecurity executives to stay updated to the latest cybersecurity threats and vulnerabilities to ensure that their policies and practices remain effective. This involves keeping an eye on the organization cybersecurity posture, conducting regular risk assessment, and implementing appropriate controls to address emerging threats. In addition to these responsibilities, teams are also responsible for ensuring compliance with industry standards and regulation. Compliance with these standards and regulations is essential to ensure that the organization data and assets are protected and to avoid costly penalties for non-complying to these. As a cybersecurity executive, your role involves bringing people together. Processes, again, technology. It's not about just having a strong password or installing antivirus software. It's about fostering a culture of security that covers every aspect of the organization. Now, let's imagine you are the cybersecurity executive of a major healthcare organization. Your main responsibility is to ensure the security and privacy of sensitive patient data. To achieve this, you need to lead a skilled team that works together to protect the organization digital assets. In this hypothetical scenario that we just said, you need to constantly stay updated with the latest cybersecurity threats and vulnerabilities, specifically to the healthcare industry, because that's why we have taken this scenario. By monitoring the organization's cybersecurity position and conducting regular risk assessment, you can identify potential weakness and proactively implement controls to mitigate these emerging threats. Furthermore to what we just said, you must have a good understanding of industry standards and regulation, such as HIPAA, which is Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. This is only one of the regulations that exist there. I believe there exist many others. And by ensuring compliance with these regulations is essential for safeguarding patient data and avoiding any costly penalties. Your role extends also beyond technical aspects. You also have to grow a culture of security throughout the organization. By organizing regular training and awareness programs, you will ensure that employees understand their role and responsibilities here. Remember, as a cybersecurity executive, you have the opportunity to be forefront of defending the organization against cyber threats. By effectively leading teams and implementing strong policies and practices, you can create a secure environment that safeguards valuable data, inspires confidence, and ensures that continued growth and success of the organization. This was all from my end. Now I will hand over the presentation to our guest speaker, our academic partner, Kaizen Training and Management Consultants Limited from Jamaica, Mr. Jacob McLean. You may follow, please.
Thank you, Mustafa, and good morning, everyone. It is certainly my pleasure to be with you this morning in this session, and I want to underscore the fact that we are honored to be an academic partner of PECB University. Kaizen Training and Management Consultants Limited, KTMC, has been a partner with PECB since 2014. We became a partner with PECB University last year, May of last year, and it has been a wonderful journey. I should let you know that I hold a credential from PECB University, postgraduate certificate in Management Systems Administration. I thought that if I'm going to promote PECB, then I should, of course, hold a credential from PECB University. So I'm very proud of that. We are involved in delivering excellence in all training courses that we offer. And these training courses are those that students can do through an academic partner. We are licensed to train all over, not just in Jamaica. And we've been training since 2014. We have had hundreds of students in various disciplines. In a little while, I'm going to tell you the areas that we trained on. We have had tremendous success. Back in 2018, KTMC received the English Language Trainer of the Year from PECB. That was an outstanding achievement. Our pass rate is non-parallel. We really excel, and we're proud of our students who diligently take our courses and excel in exams. So continuing, we're going to now look at what we offer. Next slide, please. The areas that we focus on currently, and we're constantly growing this list: environmental management system. As you're all aware, the environment is absolutely critical to us and to future generations. We offer training in the ISO 14001 lead auditor, PECB certified, of course, as well as lead implementer. Now, these courses are recognized and are contributory to the MBA program with PECB University, depending on what track you're focusing on. As you heard, there are 3 tracks that you can focus on. The lead auditor is, of course, based on the ISO 19011 standard for auditing, and it is focused on the standard ISO 14001, which is applicable to environment. So in addition to learning about auditing, best practices in auditing, you also learn about the standard, and this equips you to audit any management system based on 14001. The lead implementer enables you to implement a management system based on the standard ISO 14001. Now, this approach to implementing that PECB offers is based on the project management body of knowledge, and it is excellent. It is best in class. PECB has developed a methodology that enables a participant to take the course, and literally the day following the completion of the course, you can get involved in implementing a system because the knowledge is complete and you will be at best practice level. Of course, it makes sense for you to have an exposure, because the course will not make you an expert. But if you've had exposure to environmental management, it's really a significant add-on, and it enables you to get cracking in implementing the system in your organization or working as a consultant. Similarly, quality management is the area that we focus on, and perhaps we've done the most training in this area. Again, we have the lead auditor course and the lead implementer course. The approach is very similar to environmental management. In the lead auditor course, the focus is on ISO 9001, which is the ISO standard for quality management. And again, the lead implementer aspect is based on the project management standard of body of knowledge rather, and all the best practices in project management that you can think about. Business continuity. This is, of course, critical in our time. Many disasters have been occurring across the world in various countries, in organizations, and of course, if you're not prepared, you cannot bounce back. Resilience comes from having systems and processes in place that enable you to withstand disasters and to regroup and continue your operation. The business continuity course, ISO 22301, we offer lead audit course as well as the lead implementer course. Very thorough and equips the participant to be able to lead the process of implementing the standard management system based on ISO 22301, also to consult in the area and to audit. The other course we offer is risk management based on ISO 31000. Now, this is the creme de la creme of risk management standards globally. There are 2 levels. There's the ISO Risk Manager, which is a 3-day course, and the Leaders Manager, which is a 5-day course. These courses can be done face-to-face, online, or you can do them via PCB's e-learning platform. So PCB has developed excellent e-learning model that you can take at your own pace. There's also the self-study course that you can take at your own pace. Once you've completed the course, you inform PCB, you'll be provided with the exam app, and you will be guided as to how you can take the exam. PCB provides excellent support so that any student who takes a course will be supported. There's a ticketing system. You can get in touch with PCB or the provider, Kaizen Training and Management Consultants Limited, and you will be fully supported in delivering, in understanding and in mastering the course and in taking the exam. We also offer occupational health and safety through ISO 45001. Again, the lead auditor course and the lead implementer course. This course is another that is in the package. We mentioned block 2 and 3, though these courses are all supportive of your MBA program. Compliance Management System, ISO 37301, that's fairly new. We've done training in this in Canada, and it's one that is being adopted all over. As you are well aware, I'm sure, compliance is a big issue globally. This standard has been developed by ISO, and PCB offers an excellent training course in this standard, both the lead auditor and the lead implementer. So these are currently on offer. There are others on stream, for instance, the lead project manager course, which again would be relevant to one of the programs that you might take during the MBA course. Next slide. Good, so why study with KTMC? Well, let me tell you, cost is important, I'm sure you know that. And because of the region in which KTMC falls, the cost of doing the course is far less than it would be if you were to take it in North America. You know, PCB is a global company. You could take it anywhere, literally anywhere. But when you take it with KTMC, because of our region, we are able to offer you the course at a significantly lower cost vis-a-vis offerings elsewhere. But not just lower costs, we offer excellence because we're very knowledgeable about the courses that we offer. We've done them. Not only have we done them ourselves and have become certified, but we've also worked in the disciplines. So we're able to share with you not just our knowledge, but our experience. And we are all in. When we do training, we go all the way. We support you fully. So cost is a significant factor. Convenience. We offer training courses. We generally post them on the PCB platform, and we reach you via email and other means, and we organize the courses to suit you. We recognize that some persons prefer face-to-face. We're open to that. Some persons prefer the online courses. We use Teams, we use Zoom, whatever is preferable to the participant. We've had classes with few persons, we've had large classes, because we're flexible. We ensure to please, we rather aim to please, and we're flexible enough to meet most any conditions that you might face. So I mentioned expertise. We have a team of trainers. So I'm one of the trainers. We have others who are certified trainers with KTMC who can equally deliver excellence. So we have the expertise, we have experience, and we're prepared to meet your needs. We're really happy to be able to partner with PECB University because PCB represents excellence. They are the benchmark for excellence in delivery of courses of this nature, and PECB University, as you would have heard, is fully registered, fully accredited, and therefore you would be enabling yourself to study in a program that is future-proofed. What does that mean? Well, PCB would have done the necessary surveys and is bringing to you courses which will help you to be employable in the future. We've considered what's coming and we've prepared. So we talk about business continuity. Well, this is way beyond business continuity. It's future-proofing courses that we offer. Next slide, please. All right, so over to you, Mustafa.
Thank you very much, Jacob, for your insight. So as we come to the next slide, which is regarding some question and answers, anyone could just use the chat box to do some questions. Actually, we have two of them. One is saying, what are some key skills that cybersecurity executive should possess in order to lead their team effectively? Well, some of the key skills that are important for a cybersecurity executives include strong communication skills, and I have not mentioned this earlier. And beside communication comes also leadership skills, technical knowledge of cybersecurity risks and threats, the ability to manage and motivate your team, and in the end, willingness to stay up to date with the latest development in the field. Do we offer this? Yes, we offer. The executives that follow the programs at the end will, beside the Executive MBA degree, they will receive 8 professional certificates, which give them extra skills. As Jacob mentioned, Jacob delivers specialization and electives because he is specialized on that. And you can either pick one or ask Jacob which one of the electives that he would like to prefer to you. Now we go to the next question. It says, how can an organization measure the effectiveness of its cybersecurity policies and practices? Well, how this can be done? There are several ways to measure the effectiveness of cybersecurity policies and practices. We're going to just mention a few. This includes conducting regular risk assessment, monitoring key performance indicators, KPIs as we say, and conducting simulated cyber attacks such as penetration testing to identify these vulnerabilities. Of course, I've just mentioned a few. I believe there exist many others. So as we come to the end of our student information session, I hope you've gained valuable insights from us. The world of cybersecurity is continually developing, and there has never been a better moment to grow yourself with the knowledge and abilities to navigate this dynamic environment. If you're ready to take your career to the next level, I invite you to consider enrolling in our Executive MBA in Cybersecurity program. We look forward to welcoming you as part of our program. Remember, together we can build a secure digital future. Thank you everyone for your time and attention. Goodbye.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob.
You're welcome.